Good evening, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 2 of Scary Bazaar. I am your hostess, Miss Spooky, and yes, I am going to be introducing every episode like that. Not that they have to be watched in any sort of chronological order, it's just for me and anybody else who likes to keep track of that sort of thing, that way we can. Alright, let's get started. Today, I'm showing you guys a speed painting of, I'm doing the face of the animalkin in this sketchbook painting I'm doing, and it's kind of done in my more cartoony, kind of illustrative style. The, big eyes, big heads, kind of the smaller bodies, brighter colors with more flatter tones, less texture to the paint kind of thing. And in this painting, I've got two weird lesbians, because who doesn't love weird lesbians? I know I do. We've got a hairy dwarf and a strange animalkin creature, and they're just kind of being cute together. That's all this is. I've called this piece Random Encounter. My friends and I, we all kind of like to play D&D, and I know, instead of calling all of my untitled pieces untitled like other artists do, I just felt like going with Random Encounter instead. And it seems to kind of fit. Just imagine you're out campaigning with your party, out walking through the woods, and then all of a sudden you come across a clearing. You hear giggling, and as you approach, you see two lesbians smoking weed and touching one another and stuff. It's like, seriously, what does your party do? It seems like a lot more of a difficult random encounter than just, oh look, goblins, oh look, a direwolf, oh look, bandits, because it's like, you could join them and your whole party could get laid, or maybe you all wake up with no kidneys. Who knows? It's all part of the fun. Anyway, if you've read the title of this piece, then you already know that I'm kind of talking about the whole Delphine scandal. That's really what we're going to be talking about while we're going through this speed painting. And honestly, I just think the whole thing is ridiculous. I didn't even know who this Delphine chick was until I watch Moist Critical on YouTube. He also live streams on Twitch. I don't watch that. But he did a video about this Delphine chick and how she was selling her bathwater because I guess his fans were all upset about it. And I guess she said she was going to start doing porn if she got 1 million likes on a video or a picture or something, and then she didn't end up doing it. And pretty much his point of view on the whole thing is the same as mine. It's like, if you are dumb enough to buy into that, then it's your own goddamn fault. It really is. It's not her fault that you are that stupid. It's not. And I do kind of feel like it's a shame that her Instagram has been banned. And I read a few of the stories on this, and almost all of them like to describe her Instagram channel as being edgy and provocative and lewd and pushing the boundaries of the rules and the guidelines for social media and blah, 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 blah. I looked at it before it even got taken down, and yeah, provocative, lewd a little bit, but pushing boundaries and blah, blah, blah. No, that's all an exaggeration. I mean, the nudity and pornography that was supposedly posted on all of her stuff, it wasn't even there. Like, I went through some of her pictures and things after kind of this whole bathwater thing went out, because I was curious. I think a lot of people were. And yeah, you see some cleavage, and she's mostly naked, but she's got all of her parts covered, and she's wearing pasties, and she's just making cute faces. She's not actually doing anything. I've seen worse things on other Instagram profiles. I mean, you can go on Instagram right now and just find straight up porn. Like actual full-blown pornography if you look hard enough. It's not that big of a deal. And I think that the biggest thing that went wrong with Delphine is the audience she ended up targeting. The neckbeards are a very dangerous target audience. Mainly because, I'm sure that it started out great. They're kind of lonely, horny, sad little gamer boy perverts. But you spend so long poking the bear, and after a while, all that sad horniness just turns to angry horniness. And, and I'm sure that after a while, all of these incels felt like they deserved to see Delphine getting railed by random dudes, even though, they deserve no such thing whatsoever. That's just pure fantasy and stupid. So now, you know, these guys have all got their feelings hurt, and they're not getting their dicks wet like they wanted to, and so now they're all up in arms, and they're, you know, flagging her stuff and blah blah blah. It's like, if I can't see all the titties, nobody's getting any titties at all. And it's just, it's stupid and sad, because yeah, she's a social media slut, she's an insta whore, but she's not actually doing anything different from anybody else. It's just her target audience are these incel neckbeard douchebags, and now that they're mad at her and they're rising up against her for whatever reason, you know, she's in trouble and she's in the spotlight. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. The whole thing with Bella Delphine and her Instagram being taken down and everything else, it's just silly. And I don't even think that the pervy incel neckbeard gamer boys were even her original target audience. From what I understand, doing a little bit of research, the very first video she even posted was a makeup tutorial. I think originally her target audience was for other cosplayers and other gamers, and I don't think it meant to be as crazy and as sexualized as it was. But when the douchebag pervert kind of crowd started to hone in on her, and I'm sure she went for the attention, you know, she's a young girl, I'm sure she fell right into it and just kind of started catering to that crowd. And now that they're angry and horny, I think it was her Pornhub stunt that really did it, you know, now they're angry and horny. So they're all up in arms, and they've decided to punish her because, as, you know, her fans, they deserve to see her naked, or deserve, or, you know, she's supposed to make them poor, some stupid crap. Anyway, I'm sure you've noticed by now that at this point the video has frozen, and I don't know where exactly it glitched. I don't know if it was during the recording or during the editing or what, but I'm gonna have to stop this video right here. And since we did have a bit of a glitching problem, I present to you for the very first time Handy Mouth with a beautiful haiku.